Hi students, this is your What is Good Writing folder as part of week 1 of this course. So I'm going to walk you through the assignments for this week. The reason why we're doing this folder is because our goal for the entire semester is good writing. That's what we want to be able to create consistently in our college and personal writing. So we're going to think a little bit about that kind of from the big picture so that we can always sort of come back to that when we're wondering and making choices later on. So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to just think about what is good writing, and I just want you guys to make a huge list. We're going to do that using a discussion board, and you'll see that here. So we're thinking about what are the qualities and characteristics that make good writing, what is good writing, how do we know it when we see it, maybe think about the opposite, what is bad writing, and then we want to create something that's different from that. So I'm going to have you open a new discussion board thread, write a description, a list, or whatever of what makes good writing, bad writing, and then I want you to read and respond to some of your classmates. Now give them some thought, when they start talking about the qualities of good writing. Do you really agree that grammar is more important than content? Do you really agree that all writing needs research, etc.? The next thing I'm going to have you do is read from your textbook. So there's an assignment, chapters 1 and 2 in How to Write Anything, and I want you to read those 2 chapters and then consider these questions. This is an assignment, so be sure to put it in the submission field. I've given you kind of a fun animated video on the writing process, so that might help you get thinking about that and your own writing process and how you might want to adapt it. And then the last thing I've included is we're going to be building rubrics this semester to help us figure out our goals for each writing assignment. So the first rubric I'm going to have you build is just our good writing rubric. So here are the instructions. Then what I'm going to have you do is follow this link, which is going to take you to a Google Doc. That Google Doc is going to be a place where you guys can, move it over so you can see it. The Google Doc is going to be a place where everybody can collaborate and add material together. So when you get here, I'm just going to have you come and click on the you're just going to click here. This is just a spreadsheet. And then write a couple characteristics of good writing. All your classmates will be able to write and collaborate here. So don't be afraid to add a couple of the qualities that you've been thinking about as you have completed this folder. And then when you're done with building a rubric, you are done with the assignments for this folder and you can move on.